Figured I'd make a quick video showcasing what type of recovery equipment I'm using, what I carry in the Jeep the most and what I use the most, what's good to have, and just generally what I use every day, or every time recovery. But so this is my recovery gear. I can pretty much get myself out of anything with this. And this is purely just kind of the day-to-day stuff. This doesn't include the first aid kit or the ham radios or the tools or any of that stuff. This is just the basic, what I use the most. So I'll start down here. I have 2 kinetic ropes. I'm sure you guys have seen these before. They're lifesavers, night and day difference from using a tow strap. Got the high lift. To be honest with you, I've never actually used that thing on a recovery. I use it more at my landscaping company for pulling bushes and fence posts out of the ground, but I still carry it. I do have these rock rails, have these little tabs down there, front, middle, and back, so that I can, attach a high lift to it, but I've yet to use it. Shovels, this is a given. You gotta have these, man. It's so funny to me to see all these people stuck out there in the mud that don't even have the basic stuff like a shovel. Air compressor. It's a cheap little tiny Vier. It works fine. It's not the fastest, but I've had it for years, and it's aired up dozens, if not hundreds of tires. My jumper cables right here. This is my backup winch. It's my old Smitty built 9500. The thing's a tank. It still works fine, and I still carry it just for safe measure. One day I'll get a cradle for it to attach it to the back. Shackles, or not shackles, axle straps. Those are probably the most used thing that I have, especially for cars that don't have recovery points. I hook those up to the control arms. I'm gonna make a video on that soon, showcasing how I recover the stuck cars. These are my winch blankets, kind of a knockoff winch blanket, but to be honest with you, they work better. $15 on Amazon, you get 4 of them. You fill them with a 5-pound bag of sand, and a $5 50-pound bag of sand will fill all 4 of them. Shackle, or receiver shackles, you got to have a couple of these. Nobody ever has them. Closed loop systems are the way to do it. Just got me some new Rhino Snatch Blocks. These things are awesome, man. You can see this is a traditional type of snatch block, and I believe this one's a vault, and it's worked well. No complaints, but look at the difference between the Rhino one. This one's way heavier built, and I believe it's rated for about twice the brake strength on it. 4-inch Rhino straps. These are awesome. 41,000 pound brake strength. I have 2 Rhino tree savers. I have some of my old straps that I've used over the years, but I'm slowly upgrading everything to Rhino product. This is something I never seen anybody have. It's a yoga mat, $10. It will save you from getting dirty. You have to crawl under some of the cars that are stuck. You don't want to get all muddy. Roll that thing out. A bunch of D-rings. I actually have a lot more than that. Some of them are missing pins, but those are great for connecting the snatch blocks and the axle straps. You don't want to connect snatch blocks and axle straps to soft shackles, because anything metal that's a little bit sharper like that will cut right through them. Gotta have a chainsaw, man. Very few people carry those. That thing will save your ass when you're out in the trails. Synthetic winch line, cable winch line, rubber boots, traction boards, basic stuff. It's always good to have extras. I still do have my Warren up front. One day I'll mount the Smitty belt to the back, and then fire extinguishers. That's a given. Nobody usually carries them, but this is the type of stuff that I use day in and day out. Some more than others, but having all of this, I feel like I'm prepared for damn near anything. And I have had a few recoveries, only a handful, where I've used almost every piece of equipment I own. Without having all that stuff, it wouldn't have been possible, especially the snatch blocks, the extension straps, all the toe straps, all that type of stuff. If I wasn't prepared for it, I wouldn't have got it, but this is what I use. So, hopefully you guys see something in here you don't have. If you want to acquire something new, let me know. I do get the discounts on the Rhino products. 10% off with the discount code 4x4 Rescue. I do get discounts on the Freedom ropes. There's a 1-inch by 30 foot, 33,500 pound. I do get 10% discount on those. This is like the minimum size we recommend for cars, either that or larger, or I'm sorry, not for cars, but you know, for trucks and vehicles. But let me know what you guys think.